All right, hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to our channel. This is RCTV. This is actually my daughter's channel, and we started talking about stuff, and I've always got some kind of little project going on around the house. Got a couple of cars and a boat, and I was always looking for some kind of videos on how to do stuff, and it seems like I can never find like the exact thing that I'm doing. So I was like, hey, there's got to be other people with the same problem, right? So my daughter and I started this YouTube channel, and we're just going to have miscellaneous things that we do, work on, whatnot, and some might be fun, some might be not so fun, and so let's get started. Okay, so today for our first video, we bought a boat a couple weeks ago, and first time out we put it on the trailer and broke the pin on the crank, on the winch. So this is supposed to go here, obviously sheared off, and we were lucky because we had the boat up just far enough that we could get it home. But I have two problems. Number one, the winch itself is a little too far back and the trailer doesn't have quite enough tongue weight, and I cannot find this winch anywhere. Apparently they only make it in like Hungary or something, because that's what it says, made in Hungary. I have searched the internet all over, can't find it. So the solution is that right over here we have a whole new setup. So I have a new winch post, new rollers, and a new winch. This is a 3,200 pound winch. The old one was a 2,500 pound winch. The boat's a 22.5 foot bayliner. So this should do the trick. The winch is the Fulton F2. It's from Amazon. It's got pretty good reviews. And the winch post assembly itself came from Eastern Marine. And I just picked this one because it looked nice and heavy duty, and it's about the right height. So before we get started, I took a bunch of measurements already. I know the distance from the trailer tongue to here. I've got that set pretty close, I think. As far as where we're going to mount it, wherever this is right now, I'm going to try to move it forward about 4 or 5 inches, try to bring the boat forward a little bit on the trailer, and we'll see how that works. So for right now, I'm going to get started on taking the old winch apart. Oh, and just so you know too, because it's, as you can see, a little bouncy, hardly any tongue weight right now, I did go ahead and hook the trailer up to my truck, just in hopes that I can keep it from rolling down the driveway or taking off somewhere on me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. These bolts are just 3/4 inch bolts. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking this stuff apart. Alright guys, so we got the old winch off the front of the trailer. I kind of set this one up here just to see how close I'd be, to see if I was in the right area, because it's a little different geometry. But I think I've got it pretty close. I'll be able to move the boat up a few inches from where it was before the winch broke. And I'm going to set this one up there so you can kind of get an idea. So I know it looks like there's probably a big space right now between the front of the boat and the winch itself. I had two problems. Number one, even when the old winch was on, the boat was a little bit too far back. I wanted to move it forward a few inches anyway before I broke the winch. So taking that into consideration, I also moved this forward. I've got about 8 inches that I still have to bring the boat forward, which will be about 4 inches farther forward than it was before I broke the old wrench. So what I'm going to do now is get this kind of snugged up on there so I can work on it without it falling off, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so now we got the winch post put on. I did order the U-bolts just a little bit too long. Anyway, I had to put a couple washers underneath there so they don't bottom out, but it's good and tight. The winch I mounted the other night. Just so you know, I did have to drill a couple new holes. The holes in the Fulton winch didn't quite match up to the holes that were pre-drilled. But I do have it hooked up. It's all bolted down. The boat's pretty heavy, so I think what I'm going to do is get a hose, just get a little bit of water on the bunks and on the bottom of the boat. Hopefully it'll let it slide forward a little bit easier, and see if we can get it cranked up to the front here where it's supposed to be sitting. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back in a minute.
Let's talk, just go.
What moved?
I don't know. Everything.
Okay guys, so we got the boat pulled up tight to the winch. It actually came up pretty good. I got a little wider bow support on there this time than the blue one that was on there. I think it actually fits a little nicer. The only adjustment that I might have to make, the last time I put it on the trailer when I was pulling in to put it on, the nose was kind of hitting this a little bit, but
It's raining.
I think it'll be okay. So we just got to get a safety chain from there to there. You can buy those at Walmart. I might even try to just use the old one that I had if it's long enough. Other than that, I like it. I think it'll work good. Looks real durable. Should be good to go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody out there, because I watched about 1 million videos to figure out what I really wanted to do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Check back soon. We'll have more fun videos of us doing stuff. So, thanks.